Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we decode the secrets hidden within corporate filings. Today we're diving into Cango Incorporated's latest report, a document that might make you wonder if they are driving us to the moon or just stuck in neutral. This filing gives us a peek into Cango's financial health. Especially looking at the first half of 2025 and comparing it to the same period in 2024, we will break down what these numbers really mean for their business and their future. So, what exactly is this filing? It is a report of foreign private issuer, basically Cango Incorporated, telling us what is what. It is for the month of November 2025, and it includes some really important financial statements. Now let's get to the juicy part, the financial statements. We're looking at their financial condition as of the 31st of December 2024 and the 30th of June 2025, and how they performed financially for the first 6 months of 2024 and 2025. Think of it like a company's report card. First up, we see the year 2025. This is the period we're primarily focusing on, looking at how Cango Inc. is doing in the current year. And within 2025, they're giving us details for the second quarter, or Q2. This means we're looking at the period from the 1st of April to the 30th of June. This date is a key snapshot. It is the end of the second quarter for 2025. Many of the numbers we'll see are as of this specific date, giving us a clear picture of their financial standing right then. Let's talk about their stock. We see mentions of common stock. When you see common stock member, it refers to the basic type of stock that represents ownership in the company. They also have common class of member stock. This often means there are different types of common stock, and class of shares usually have certain voting rights, perhaps different from other classes. And then there is common class member stock. This is another class of common stock. Having different classes can sometimes mean different voting power or rights for shareholders. We also see treasury stock common member. This is money a company spends to buy back its own stock. When a company buys back its stock, it is like taking shares off the market. They might do this if they think their stock is undervalued or to manage their share count. Retained earnings member is really important. This is the profit a company has kept over time rather than paying it out as dividends. It is a good indicator of how much profit the company has reinvested back into the business. Then there is addition alpha din capital member. This is the money investors pay for stock above its par value. It is essentially extra cash from selling stock. Accumulated over comprehensive anchor member is a bit more technical. It includes gains and losses that haven't been realized yet but affect the company's net worth, like currency changes or unrealized investment gains. This long tag tells us Cango has had multiple share repurchase programs. This means they've been actively buying back their own stock over the years, starting as far back as 2019 and continuing through 2023. American Depository Shares Member, or ADS, are shares of a foreign company that are traded on US stock exchanges. This is how many international companies make their stock accessible to American investors. Employee Stock Option Member refers to stock options given to employees. This is a common way for companies to reward and incentivize their staff, giving them the right to buy stock at a set price. Share Incentive Plan 2025 member likely refers to a plan put in place in 2025 to grant shares or options to employees or management as part of their compensation. Subsequent Event member is crucial. These are events that happen after the reporting period ends, but before the financial statements are officially issued. They can be very important for understanding recent developments. For example, we see dates like the 21st of October 2025 related to share incentive plans. Now we're seeing mentions of Bitcoin mining business segment member. This is a big clue about a major part of Cango's business operations. They are involved in mining cryptocurrencies. Alongside Bitcoin mining, they also have an international automobile trading business segment member. This means they are involved in buying and selling cars internationally. We see country codes like Country VG, which likely stands for the British Virgin Islands. This might indicate where some of their operations or entities are based. Country Kai would refer to the Cayman Islands, another common location for financial operations. And Country HK for Hong Kong, a major financial hub. Scroll Country, Husa Country obviously refers to the United States. It is interesting to see them operating and reporting from the US while having international segments. This tag clarifies their involvement in cryptocurrency mining. It is a clear indication of their focus within the digital asset space. International Automobile Trading Inc. member relates to the revenue generated from their car trading business. And SRT minimum member, along with SRT maximum member, suggests they might be discussing ranges or limits for certain assets or liabilities. Office and electronic equipment member points to assets like computers, servers, and other office gear, which are essential for both their tech operations and their car business. This is similar to the above, specifying office equipment. Employees member is straightforward, referring to their workforce. Selling and marketing expense member is the money they spend on getting their products and services to customers and promoting them. General and administrative expense member covers the costs of running the business overall, like salaries for non-sales staff, rent, and legal fees. Cost of sales member is the direct cost of producing the goods or services they sell, like the cost of the cars for their trading business or the electricity costs for Bitcoin mining. Research and development expense member is the money spent on developing new products or improving existing ones, vital for a tech-focused company. Segment continuing operations member refers to the financial results of business segments that are expected to continue in the future. Segment discontinue operations member deals with the financials of business segments that the company is planning to sell or shut down. This tag, discontinued operations disposed of Besela member, specifically points to parts of the business that have been sold or are in the process of being sold. Kang pre-business member likely refers to their business operations in China, often abbreviated as PRC for People's Republic of China. Mining Makinaloan member indicates they've taken out loans specifically for purchasing mining equipment, which is a significant capital investment for a crypto mining operation. Operating segments member is a broad category that encompasses how the company reports its business activities. They organize their reporting around these segments like Bitcoin mining and automobile trading. We've seen this before, confirming their Bitcoin mining operations are a key segment. And this confirms their international car trading is another significant segment. Sales revenue net member is just the total money they've brought in from sales after accounting for returns and discounts. It is the top line of their income statement. Customer concentration risk member is a big one. It means they are concerned about relying too much on a small number of big customers. If one of those big customers leaves, it could seriously hurt their revenue. This tag specifically mentions a single Bitcoin mining customer, highlighting that customer concentration risk we just talked about. This denotes operations in North America. And here we have operations in Asia and operations in Africa. These tags show the geographic spread of their Bitcoin mining activities. Fair value inputs level 2 member refers to assets or liabilities valued using inputs that are not directly observable in the market, but are based on observable data. This is part of how they account for the value of certain assets. This indicates that these fair value measurements are ongoing, meaning they are regularly assessed and updated. Now let's talk about the story these numbers tell. Cango Inc. is navigating a complex business landscape indeed. They're not just a car company anymore, they're also in the cryptocurrency mining world. That is a pretty bold move, combining traditional auto trading with the volatile world of digital assets. Looking at the period starting the 1st of January 2025, we can see how the company has been performing throughout the year. Comparing that to the 1st of January 2024 gives us a year-over-year perspective, showing growth or decline in key areas. And this date, the 30th of June 2025, marks the end of the first half of the year. It's a crucial point for understanding their mid-year performance. This date, the 30th of June 2024, is our comparison point from the previous year. By looking at the financial data between these two dates, we can identify trends. Here is what seems interesting from the numbers. The report shows Cango is actively managing its share structure with buyback programs and different classes of stock. This suggests they are focused on shareholder value, but also managing their capital structure carefully. The fact that they are involved in Bitcoin mining is a huge part of their story. This business is known for its volatility and high energy costs. Mining also requires significant upfront investment in machinery. We see evidence of Mining Makinelo and member, indicating they are financing this expansion, which means they're serious about it, but also taking on debt. The international automobile trading business, on the other hand, is a more traditional sector. It is interesting to see them balancing these two very different industries. How they manage the resources and risks associated with each will be key. One thing that stands out is the mention of customer concentration risk member, especially with a specific one a Bitcoin mining customer member. This is a red flag. It means a large chunk of their Bitcoin mining revenue could depend on just one big client. If that client decides to go elsewhere or mine their own Bitcoin, Cango could see a significant drop in income. We also see discontinued operations disposed of Bisila member related to their Pepsi business member. This suggests they are divesting or selling off parts of their business in China. This could be a strategic move to streamline operations or exit a market they find less profitable or more risky. This happened around May 2025, so it's a recent and significant event. Looking at their equity section, we see retained earnings member and additional paid-in capital member. These indicate how the company is funded. Growing retained earnings are generally a positive sign, showing profitability. There are also mentions of subsequent event member with dates in late 2025, such as the 21st of October, related to share incentive plans, and the 14th of August related to mining machine loans. These are significant events happening just after the reporting period, giving us a glimpse into very recent company activities and strategies. So, what is the verdict? Cango Inc. is trying to be a diversified company, a jack of all trades in terms of business sectors. On one hand, they are navigating the complexities of auto trading overseas, which has its own set of challenges. On the other, they've jumped into the extremely volatile and capital-intensive world of cryptocurrency mining. This diversification is a double-edged sword. It could mean stable returns from their auto business offsetting the wild swings of crypto, or it could mean stretching their resources too thin. The customer concentration risk in their mining segment is a real concern, and their efforts to offload parts of their Chinese business will shape their future operations. Their strategy seems to be about growth and expansion, especially through share incentive plans and taking on loans for mining equipment, but they need to be careful not to overreach. The risks in crypto are immense, and a single large customer dependency is a significant vulnerability. Our take is that Cango is in a transitional phase. They're shedding some old skin with the sale of the PRC business and doubling down on the newer, riskier crypto ventures. Whether this bold pivot pays off will depend heavily on their execution and the unpredictable nature of the cryptocurrency market. Investors should keep a very close eye on their revenue streams, and especially that single large Bitcoin mining customer. Alright, that is our breakdown of Cango Inc.'s latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.